So the next one I'm looking at is obviously Reddit. It has so much potential, but it's been shaky. So as of right now, we start off everything like always on the daily to see how everything's going. So as of right now, this purple line is crossing this red line. That mainly indicates that it's creating a heavy support at that on pretty much today. So we'll remove that one. So on that candle, let's see, it closed. The lowest point was 145.20. So 145.20 is its one main support that has. I did buy a contract for it, but so right now on the daily, this green line is crossing this black trend line. So once that happens, normally it has a high probability that it wants to touch this 20-day moving average support. So that support is at 139.61. So 139.61, which is pretty low. But it does have this yellow support. That should be black. So that 20-day moving average is that black one. Could be a stop loss too. Next is the 4-hour. So the 4-hour also created a support also, and the support is right underneath this red candle, which is what, 145.21, and that will be right. 145.21. It did close. Let's see. It did close at 145.96, which is holding up the support, which is good. So as of right now, we have a support for the yellow and red. So that what made me like get into it. But for this instance, like always, green line crosses black trend line. It always wants to stay close to the 20-day moving average. So next is we do have a heavy resistance on the 4-hour, which is right here, which is this blue line right here. So that is a resistance for sure. It did break above this resistance, but we have to look at the 2-hour trend line to see if it breaks out. So most likely on the 2-hour, there's probably a resistance right here. So let's go to the 2-hour. Do we have a resistance? Not really. We do have a breakout right here on this 2-hour purple one. I'm just looking at the time when this orange line crosses this dotted line. We have it here also, so this is also indicating a resistance too. So we do have this margin error right now. I do want to verify on the 1-hour, but let's stick with the 2-hour. So 2-hour, the purple line crosses this red line and the black line, indicating a downtrend. So this is normally when it crosses right here, that sort of normally indicates like a quick swing trade. That's sort of like a black line right there. So hence it broke the black trend line, and that's why it had like its rapid red day. So makes sense. Let's verify on the 1 hour. 1 hour, same thing. It broke its black trend line. The black trend line for the 1 hour was like right here, so it broke two of them, hence it had a continuous downtrend. We did have a bounce on that 2 hour, and obviously it touched the 4 hour resistance. So as of right now, looking at the 1 hour, it did create a support. So right when this green line crossed that dotted line and this black line, that indicates a heavy 1 hour support. But it did stay below it. So right now this is purple. So right now Reddit doesn't really look too good right now. It does have like a high probability dropping down to like 139 based on this 1 hour trend line. If we go to the 2 hour, this green line hasn't really crossed the dotted line yet, so it hasn't really created support yet. So as of right now, we're just watching Reddit make sure it stays above 145.20, which is the yellow support. So as long as it stays above that, we could possibly see a bounce. But in order to have it break out though, let's see, we need, yeah, it just needs to stay above 155 for a confirmed breakout. Also on the 2 hour, it'll be nice to see this green line cross this black line, which means it's recovering. Yeah, as of right now, everything, it's on its downtrend trying to hold support. So we'll see what happens right now. I think it's still above the 2 hour trauma, which is good. I bet it's still above the 1 hour. So yeah, as of right now, Reddit could be just a watch right now. We have no confirmation on like a good support other than like the two from the daily and the 4 hour. That's it. And pretty much we gotta make sure it stays above 155 for like a good breakout. Other than that, could be just a watch. But I did just buy get one contract just to see if it holds that support. But we'll see. It really depends on tomorrow for sure.